up, my heart is pounding, ready or not, the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Oh, a legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try and take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. You know I'm out for blood. I'm feeling dangerous. I just can't get enough. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready or not, the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion. And know where I'm going. I have been chosen. I'll never be broken. I am the champion. A clashing of titans, a battle of giants. Take a moment of silence. I am the champion. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Racing to the Weekend. It's Friday again, and we are on the track. Yeah, and today with me in the box, of course, Mr. Juan Antonio Mena Jimenez.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing great. Here we are for some action. Of course, Racing to the Weekend every Friday. We never fail. And my God, rainy Oulton Park to start things out for this first qualifying group. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we have Friday the 13th, of course, and yeah, we set the track that way. It's 48 degrees on the track, raining now, and in 5 minutes it's dry again, and it could start raining any moment. We don't know what's gonna happen. It's yeah, that's perfect. And yeah, I love this team that Desert Penguin changed to after he quit DSRT. He's now yeah, I cannot say it. I really cannot say it.
Should I take the honor? I guess.
Oh my God! What an absolute businessman is! That was beautiful! Oh, that.
Showing podium, there you have my. Where did you get that, buddy?
I created it.
Wow, I like it. From the pit box.
Yeah, from the pit box. It's you wanted to see this guy here. He's back. His name has changed. It's not Tomasetti anymore. So we can do it this stream, I guess. We need to fill out that bingo Holy Energy is waiting for a winner here. So make sure that you get that pole position or get that second position or whatever you need in that bingo to get that top and shaker. New follower here, thank you very much. Kamikaza. you can do it better than me.
Kamikaze says one of your crash checks. There you have him. Thank you very much, Zvonimir's, for that follow. We have Mr. Zvonimir's brother, Cerveza Man and Kamikaze Man. And of course, we have on screen. Should I say it, Guru?
Yeah, do it.
Well, let's say it.
There you go.
It took me 2 weeks, but hey, he knew this was the right move for DSRT. There you have him. With the McLaren, I'm not gonna lie, the McLaren is not the best car. There you go, the confetti. That looks very similar to something else that I know, but we'll leave it there. Brown Rats, of course, the McLaren on ready conditions isn't the easiest car, even though it's quite okay. What do you think of the McLaren in such conditions?
It could be slippery, but yeah, look at the track. It's slippery with every car, mate. It's greasy. It's just stopped raining. It's 47 degrees. It's 54 degrees on the track. I mean, like Zvonimir said in chat, are we racing on the sun?
We're doing the Damar rally instead of the...
No, we said that we are going to do this. We wanted like the Friday the 13th. Everything can happen like we had in the, what was it? The Halloween event that we had, the charity. So yeah, that's... and Cracker says, I'm laughing my balls off. I can imagine, mate. In the meantime, Rexstrom here set at the fastest time at this point, 1:39.7. I think they can do much better than that, to be honest, but that's a quick time. But with these conditions, whoa.
It's a good time, man. We'll see. There you have Desert Penguin making honor to something that happened live in iRacing to the Week. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we have that every Tuesday, 8:30 CEST. That's our other flagship event that we have, iRacing to the Week. So we'll hope to see you all there. But Penguin, let's see what he can do. Seriously, it looks like some sort of evil has taken over the weather forecast. I imagine Satan is is on the screen saying, well, today we're going to have a bright day here in Oulton Park. 57 degrees. This looks like Spain, my friend. You should go to Jerez and have these temperatures, for the love of God. And it's already fast. What? I cannot believe my eyes at this. Yeah, I think these drivers are not going to be too happy about this.
No, the conditions can change every time, and then you can see then in the top in 5 minutes it started to rain. It's pouring, so there will be a bombshell of water coming over the track as it now. Yeah, can the water even stand on that track with that heat? I don't know. I think it's just vaporizing everywhere.
Yeah. Now that you said that, will ACC have...
I don't know.
Physics?
I really don't know. And that's the fun part of today, the Friday the 13th. We don't know what's going to happen, you know?
Unos simulaciones. Take some notes. We're testing you right now. But there you see. We're still in the qualifying session. 4 minutes remaining. Vaxstrom sets the fastest time with a 37.3. Penguin with a 38.4. And, of course, Pillman Jensen way behind, but I do not blame him. The track is absolute pandemonium. There you have Bjorn van der Ovelen. Let's see what he can do this time around. Looking forward for a good performance from him. Not gonna lie, he doesn't drive Racing to the Weekend every week. The week he has chosen, let me tell you, this man must be fuming, and not fuming because of angriness, but because of how hot it has to be inside that car. My lord, there you see him. He cannot even get out of the corner straight. You can see how much he's struggling. The Audi driver crosses the finish line to start setting his first flying lap. Let's see how it goes for him. So far you can see he's correcting.
He's driving with his wiper on. I think it's not for the rain, just to get fresh air in. It works like a fan for him.
That's a very good point right there. We'll see, of course, we're going to go now into the entry of the second sector after we go through this corner. And the hairpin, very quick left-hander and very easy to misjudge. Now we go through the hairpin, very nice line through there, go wide on the entry, so then you can cut it, do a V type of turn there. Of course, the chicane of death, at least here in Assetto Corsa Competizione, is not that hard. But if you've ever driven this track on iRacing, let me tell you, you're gonna hate that chicane because it has the tire wall in the middle, and once you hit it, you are done for. There you see the tire wall in this case at the entry of Sector 3. And my friend, why don't we go and do a little bit of a track guide for the ladies and gentlemen?
There it starts raining.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, we can do that.
Is someone going to be able to survive a full lap? That's the question. That's going to be
like
interesting. I love that camera shot. Seriously, huh? You need to tell me how you do that because that is just beautiful. There we go. With Jonathan Vaxstrom right now, Penguin with the 36.8, setting the pole position by 5 thousandths of a second because Thomas Vrauretz is on P2 just behind him. We're gonna go now for a full lap of Outland Park with Mr. Vaxstrom. There you see he takes the pole with a 36.4. Now we go through the old hall corner and we head now through the avenue into Denton's and Cascades. Very lovely corner names, let me tell you that. There you see now through Cascades we go. Be careful with the exit. You do have a little bit of AstroTurf in there, but nonetheless you need to be careful. Through the lakeside we go, and of course the Island Bell. Let me tell you, this is one of the toughest corners in the track, and that's why there you saw a car completely bucked on the wall. And it's very easy to do that. We just went through Shell Oil's corner, and now of course into Britain's, the classic double chicane, one of the hardest corners as well. To be honest, most British tracks are very narrow and very technical, and this is no exception. We go now on the hilltop, getting closer to Hislops, which is this long chicane. Good lines through there. I don't blame him. 46 degrees on a greasy track, but it's still raining. We go now up the hill through Clay Hill, and now into the water tower and the Druids corner, the double right-hander. Be careful with your throttle input. You don't want to go as wide as Mr. Vaxstrom did, but obviously there's not much else you can do with these conditions. And of course, we go now into Lodge corner, the last corner of the track. Now up the hill we go to finish the lap. Let's see if Vaxstrom has been able to up his game and up his lap. Look at that, it's pouring down. 36.482. And let's see if someone's going to be able to challenge that. We see lots of cars parked. Let's take a look now at Tom Carroll himself, the Bridgeman. We know this is his favorite track, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to set a qualifying lap this time around. Let's see how he's going to do in the race. But Guru, it's looking real interesting for this race one.
Yeah, I'm wondering what race 1 will bring, because yeah, the time will shift again, and it could be dry, it could be raining, it could be freezing, I don't know. And yeah, it makes it very interesting indeed. 11 people then in the lobby. It's an open lobby race, guys. If you are watching and you think, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this one, just find the DSRT server on the ACC game and yeah, join in. And that will be amazing.
Oh yeah, indeed it's going to be. There you see Carroll crosses the line, stays with P4. Bipolar track and bipolar admin. I agree with both statements, especially the second one. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move into race 1. The first out of 3 20-minute extravaganzas we have ready for you. It's pouring down, and as you can see, in 1 minute, it's gonna... Oh, baby, we are getting where I like it to be. You remember, the first ACC race I did was in Spa with my good friend Robin Austin, and the admin screwed up on the rain setting. We got thunderstorm yellow plus. Cracker, if I get to see that, I'm gonna cry of happiness because I'm gonna see people suffer. I cannot wait. But Mr. Gurban,
Oh my
why don't we do a
God, what
little
an
bit of a
absolute
walk
businessman
with
he
this
is!
gentleman?
That was beautiful! Old rat.
Terrorist. Good lord. Let's go with Jonathan Backstrom, who's gonna be leading the pack. Then, side by side with him, it is Desert Penguin. The bridge getting a little bit in the way. There you see Thomas Rats on P3, Tom Carroll on 4th, Thijs van der Hoorn on 5th, Bjorn van der Obelen on 6th, Zvonimir Burek, Cerveza Man on 7th, Pilman Jensen on 8th, Eric Mioch on 9th, Nino Borak on 10th, and Dushumi on 11th. And there you see Dushumi says, "You can go F yourselves." I'm gonna say it a minute. He saw the 40 degrees, like, yeah, you're driving this, not me. That's the perfect reaction.
You can go after yourself with these conditions, indeed. Welcome to the stream, Tom Well.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for the green lights, the first time of 3. And here we go. The lights in front of us is going to be Backstrom setting the pace. He's just waiting to go full on the throttle, but be careful, we're doing that in these conditions. We go green, and there's a very good start from Thomas Rats, who's going to try the inside line. Penguin still trying to defend the outside line, but it's not going to work out just yet. They still are side by side, they nearly make contact, but for now it looks like Thomas Rats is ahead, and he should be for the next 2 quarters or not. Oh my lord, Rats overshoots that and loses not 1 but 2, and now it looks like a 3rd and a 4th position gone. What a terrific start from Backstrom and a great defense from Desert Penguin. Unfortunately, Rats has just shot himself in the foot. That is a good start indeed, and look at that move from Desert Penguin. Oh my god, on the inside of the hairpin, and Pilman Jensen decides to take a little bit of trip. Nino Burek, of course, I'm sure he has that cerveza in hand, ready to give it a big sip. For him, it's just another Sunday drive. Let me tell you, Bubba, they usually Backstrom trying to catch Desert Penguin. That was a very nice start from him. Van der Hoorn with the Mercedes trying to make a move on Mr. Backstrom, but it's not going to be easy. He's going to have to wait, I think, turn 1 to try something out, unless Backstrom makes a terrible mistake, which doesn't look like it's going to happen soon. There you see the rain's going to start slowing down. 39 degrees on the track. And girl, my God, what a start.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just noticed that every 3 minutes is the weather update. So this could be very interesting, as we said. Yeah, what a start there. What a overtake from Mr. Penguin. As Eric Mioch just went off track here. And I think he put some gravel on the tires to have more grip. I don't know. Zvonimir Burek also made the mistake. What the hell happened there? Let's see that back then. Oh, too much on the grass there? The grip isn't there anymore. And yeah, if you touch the grass, it's slippery, it's wet, it's taking you out. Back to the front then, it's Mr. Waxrum in the Bentley. And yeah, I don't know, you said with the McLaren, if it's good in the rain and in the conditions that we have, but look at that Bentley. And we know Waxrum last week's, he did an amazing job, but now he's fighting with Desert Penguin, that normally is, I think, to be honest, a level higher than Mr. Waxrum. Last week he won 3 races of the 3. Yeah, so the Bentley is doing great in this condition, I think.
Yeah, Ben, to be honest, I think Bentley is an underrated car nowadays. In my opinion, it does have a lot of grip, obviously referring to the situation at the moment in time. But I think it's a very good car indeed. And, of course, it's a curb eater, so you can abuse a lot of that. Even in the rain, you can go on the curbs with the Bentley, and you're not going to feel it too much, or at least 10 times less than the rest. There you see Van der Oulton showing the nose to 1 Mr. Rats, but it's not going to work out just yet. Oulton being cocky is not going to work out here, my friend, so hold it safely. We go now up the hill with him. Getting close to the water corner, as well as Druids. Van der Oulton trying to catch Mr. Rats, but there's still a long way to go. The gaps are starting to open. There you see now Rats makes a mistake. Be careful with that rejoin. He's going to rejoin safely and let Van der Oulton by. At least green action from these two, even though the mistake was bound to happen. It seems like in 3 minutes everything is gonna dry out. Let's see if it's gonna be for 1 minute or for more than that. 40 degrees still on track. And I still don't understand how we have more than 5 people on the black stuff, Guru.
Yeah, indeed. 11 people started. One said, go F yourself. 10 are already in. And like Tom Well said, looking good for Mr. Morten Pillman Jansen. Top 10 is in there. Mistake there from Bjorn van Ouweland, who spun the car around here. That looked like too much on the braking pedal and the braking bias to the rear.
Indeed. And I think also... he also went a little too much on the power. Rats makes the exact same mistake. As I was telling you before, this corner, the island corner, the island band, it's called officially. It's a very fast left-hander, but you really need to be careful with the balance of the car, the shifting of the weight of the car, because the moment you get a little too confident, you're gone. By the Oulton and doing a Juan. Oh my God, another man on the grass. We are having a party here. This is looking like a DSRT reunion. There you see Mr. Pillman Jansen. Oh, jeez.
He saw some headlights in the distance and thought, there I need to be.
That's the track right there. But it wasn't the black stuff that he was looking for. It was a tire wall indeed. Vaxstrom getting closer to Penguin still. Oh my lord, it's already dark. What is this? We're gonna have a 24-hour circle. This is incredible, Maurice.
Yeah. Thanks all to Mr. Racing to the Weekend, Mr. Cracker, who sets up the servers and maintains that. And now it was like 67 already, so we are getting close to 100. So every week one and 67 already. So yeah, that's amazing. He was outside the track, Bjorn van Ouweland. Yeah, that could be that he just hit the grass with the rear. Yeah, and when you brake, one rear will stop and you can spin that car around in no time. Yeah, this is the closest battle on track at this point. There's a Penguin with Wexstrom, and Wexstrom is closing in under the gap. So, yeah, I don't know. Is Desert playing with him, or is he really struggling?
I think they're both struggling, because this conditions, there's no way in hell you're not going to struggle with this. Let me tell you, it's 9 p.m. We have 42 degrees. The wind is 14 kilometers going to the south. The rain has stopped at least for the next couple of minutes, and to be honest, I am surprised, very, very impressed with these two still being able to put on a fight with these conditions. This takes a lot of balls. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely correct there. And I just was reading the chat. I think it's too hot for the drivers, so they are picturing they are skiing. Yeah, that could be. Maybe think that shiny part on the tarmac is ice to cool down. 41 degrees, it helps. Just cool down 1 degree. And as you said, it stopped raining. The sun is coming out a little bit. So, yeah, but it's 9 p.m., so the sun will not shine and dry up that tarmac. This is very, very interesting. Will it go to dry in this race? Still 12 minutes and 40 seconds to go. I don't know. In the meantime, it's Vroonrats and Eric Neo who switched positions there. So Vroonrats took that position away with a maneuver that we just missed.
Well, no problem. Let's see if Miach can make it back. What kind of sadist makes this combination of track and weather? We see a quitter and Mr. Pillman Jansen chatting. And there you see the man in the chat, the man responsible for such conditions. There you see now. My lord, Miach overshoots the side. I cannot believe he didn't lose it there. That was a very good save. There you see the stars. Now we're getting a romantic night, Guru. That is fantastic. Eric Miach goes off the track. He's going to be able to bring it back. But there you see. Oh, my lord. You do not want to be in front of this man. It's Nino Burek. The beast from Croatia. There you see them both fighting as hard as they can. Lots of spraying under the front crystal of Mr. Nino Burek. But let's see if he's going to have a shot at Mr. Miach van Ouweland behind. Trying to look for the right moment to close in. But I would rather keep it safe than sorry. There you see We go now on the hilltop, getting closer to this very weird set of corners. We have the chicane. You really need to go wide now on the exit because you need to cut it down for the next right-hander because this sets you up for the uphill section. Unfortunately, Burek is going to go on the grass. 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. And look at the speed of this cars. Now we go with Vaxstrom and Mr. Penguin. Backstrom holds the fastest lap with a 45. Penguin goes out of the track. And the position has been traded. Let's see if the McLaren has a saying in all this and is going to reclaim it. But for now, Backstrom should be happy. He has a full second ahead. Look at that drifting from the Bentley, my lord. How did he save that? That is some amazing drive from Vaxstrom, man. This dude is an absolute machine. You gotta love it. And Penguin now 2.5 behind. He's gonna have to push hard to catch this gap, Ms. Guru.
Yeah, absolutely. As I was watching the camera shots that are beautiful here, with some close-ups and everything, and the rain is pouring. You can see it when you go in driver view. There's not much view when you are driving behind somebody. In the coming 3 minutes, it's still clear with a lot of sun that we don't see because it's getting later and later and darker. But still, the sun is away. It's wet on track. 41 degrees. I think this is fantasy land. I don't know what it is. Nino Burek now half a second then away from Eric Mioch, so he's closing that gap and trying to stay on his tail there, waiting for some mistake or for an overtake. Zvonimir Burek is behind Bjorn van der Ouweland, just 1 second away. But where do you overtake at this corners, at this track? I mean, it's a very narrow track, to be honest, and those corners in the woods and everything. You really need to be careful. You really need to have a good exit in, I think, the last turn on that longer straight to start finish. Else, where do you do it?
To be honest, as I said, always, again on the grass. Seems like a pattern now, unfortunately. But Oulton Park, like most British tracks, they're very narrow. And there's so few spots where you can make an overtaking maneuver. This is going to be one of the places. Well, not anymore.
Sorry.
We're here with don't worry. I'll just kill you after this. Billman Jensen talks a lot of BS in the chat to the cracker. And unfortunately, you can see he's not a happy boy. Cerveza man Burek. What has happened to him? Surely he has lost it by himself. Jesus, he couldn't even see. Going up the hill, I think he couldn't even see the track was there. So I do not blame him. It's really getting dark now. It's hard to see even for me. But the corner that Mr. Van der Ouweland just went through is one of the big opportunities to make a move. Another one is this turn 1. Especially if you get the right exit, you can really get a lot of advantage here. Let's see. There you see now Van der Ouweland going a little too hard on the curve. That's not what you want to do. And of course, I think the third opportunity here to overtake is going to be after the island bend, which we're going to see Van der Ouweland go through. Can we go on board with him? There you see the onboard from Van der Ouweland. We go now through the island bend. Sorry. And this is also another good opportunity of overtaking in case you get the right exit. And of course, we have the back straight that we're going to get into in just a few seconds. There you see the rain seems like it's starting to stop. It seems like we're going to have dry weather for the rest of the race. 7 minutes remaining. And of course, the last opportunity in making an overtaking maneuver is right here. Braking a little later than your opponent, that's the only chance you have. But if you try a too wide through here, you know what's going to happen, Guru. You are gone.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, there are from those tire barriers, and in the game they are harder than concrete for most. As Nino Burek here went off track, switching cameras. He made a mistake there, and Eric Mioch took the position again. Eric now leading 2 seconds in front of Nino. Yeah, back to making mistakes here. There's gravel, grass, no tarmac on the side that you runoffs or something, even little mistakes, as you could see that Bjorn and I think Zvonimir did as well, coming with 2 tires on the grass, accelerating or braking is deadly here. That's yeah, the narrow track. And yeah, we saw an overtake in that turn coming up now.
At the Island Bell there, you see.
You can put the car there on the outside or inside and try to make a move there, because it has like that little bit of camber, so you can go faster than normal through that corner and yeah, maybe make a move there. And as you said, then you have that exit speed on that little bit of straight, and before this corner you need to put the car in the inside, yeah, and hope for the best.
Yeah, well, in this race I can assure you that's going to be the only case. Hope for the best.
Yeah,
there you see now.
Especially with this weather.
Especially with 40 degrees at 10 p.m. Not even in Spain we get that, mate. Jesus Christ. Nino Burek still trying to do something on Eric Milga. Get on the grass. Nino, you're loving the green a little too much. We're going to have to check you out with the doctor. Let's go now. Into the Wardonal now. Into Druids, the double right-hander. I wouldn't say double apex, because you need to do a little bit more turning for the second one. But nonetheless, look at Nino. Is he going to try the inside line? No, he's going to be paid. Wow. I've never seen this in my life, bro. Nino Burgenite going for a move? What have they done to this man?
You know, going for a move and being patient.
Commentator curse.
Yeah, but to be honest, this I think wasn't Nino's fault. It was Eric who closed in. Let us see the replay here in Helicam view. You see Nino taking his line, is on that line, and it's Eric who closed the gap. Yeah, Nino couldn't go anywhere there. So, yeah, that's the own fault there of Eric, yeah, who messed up his race a little bit, because I think he has damage at this point and will be a little bit slower. Yeah. Is Tom catching Thijs? Let's see. The last lap was a 145 point. Oh no, it was the best lap for both. Last lap a 145.1 and a 146.2 for Thijs. So yeah, he's catching over a second. Yeah, he made it up, but it's still like 1.9. 2 seconds.
Let's see, yeah, because we still have 4 minutes. Anything can happen, as you saw. And incredibly, as you said, yeah, it was Eric's fault. He turned in for no reason. At least no apparent reason. And I'm sure Nino's not going to be too happy, but it's still P6. There's Eric Miyaga again. He's going slow. Is he going to pit it? Oh, he's just going to...
Yeah,
he's doing a Sebastian right now. He's doing a Sebastian right now. Let me go on board with him, please. I want to see his steering. Oh, my Lord.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's the reason he went straight. Look at that steering wheel.
Yeah.
It's just, like he said, going for a 90-degree turn, but the car is going straight. So that's not good.
Yeah, that is not good indeed. That looks like my old Ferrari challenge wheel. You remember that?
Yeah.
It looks very similar indeed. Brown rats, there you have him. P5, the fastest lap. Unfortunately, we saw him screw up in the beginning. But he's slowly but surely trying to catch up. Thank you to the 15 people that are here on the stream at the moment. Really appreciate it. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we have the bingo going. If you were one of the people who join it, remember to take those things off. And of course, my friends, we need to say a big thank you to our sponsor, Simex Pro, RJB Solutions, and of course, Holy Energy, who is participating in the bingo. You're going to get a shaker and a cup. So that's a very good deal indeed. Vaxum still leading. There you see in the chat there are different websites, so please get in and really recommend the three of them. RGB Solutions, incredible websites. He did the DSRT website indeed. Holy Energy, what can you say? We've all had Holy Energy here at DSRT and it tastes delicious, man. You know I'm fat. I'm very fat. And a little bit of Holy Energy and I feel like an absolute toro. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know.
And it's good for your posture as well, because it didn't have so much calories. As one mirror just went off track, by the way.
That's what I'm thinking, to go a little thin. Well, we're gonna not talk about that because you saw Tuesday that's not the case. But that's not because of the other. Jesus! As Bobby Rick is gonna commit to the inside. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
The tires. The tires are gone.
The tires.
They fixed
no! Well, thank the Lord. It's not the iRacing tires, huh? Because those bastards don't move. Juan, lots of love, Jimenez. Thank you very much. Which, yes, we can see you're huge. Thank you kindly, you absolute bastard. There you see Van der Horn defending from Tom Carroll, 1.6. The gap has been reduced by 0.3 of a second, but it's still not being enough. There's only 1 minute remaining, and please, if you can give me a shot of Mr. Vaxstrom, this is going to be the last lap of the race. Indeed, we're going to have one more as we go with Vaxstrom in the last corner. There you see it, very good line. My God, the drive this man is putting on. It's going to rain in 1 minute. The wind is just flying all over the place. 40 degrees, 11 p.m. That's what you call a Friday night, all right.
Absolutely great race here from Raxstrom until now, and let's hope that there isn't a commentator's curse. Yeah, if he pulls this off 6.6 seconds away from Dazzle Penguin, who I think made a mistake because he was way closer in the beginning. So yeah, he can chill and just drive that car to the finish line. Tom Carroll at this point 1.3 seconds away. Eric Mioch, we lost him. Where is he?
Oh,
There he is again. And look at that car. Completely damaged and still going. He's trying to do his lap, but that car is undrivable. His steering wheel is pointing to the, I think it is east or something, and he's going west. Morten Pilleman Jensen just went off track again there.
Again.
And, flashing the lights here. But yeah, we have to give this guy some airtime, because what an amazing race he did here in those conditions, keeping that car on the track, being fast, not the fastest, but it's just 1/10 of a second. But the most important part is that he's going to win here and takes maximum points here in the Racing to the Weekend race number 1.
Indeed, and to be honest, he has been the most consistent, and that is undeniable. There you see Mr. Vaxstrom. Only one corner remaining. Be careful with the curve. We don't want to commentator curse you. It's going left and right, showing the camera some love indeed. We
Get
go
the
now to
confetti
the
ready.
last corner. Get the confetti, because here we go. It's going to be Jonathan Westrom winning race 1. Flash those light, baby boy. I love it. Let me see that confetti. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. What a great race. Also for
There
Desert
we
Penguin.
go.
Ooh.
Mr. Raxstrom here.
There you have some more confetti. Van der Horn is fighting with Tom Carroll, but I don't think Carroll's going to have enough time to make a move. Van der Horn takes the P3. Good result, Carroll. With not the fastest lap time on qualifying, still going to put himself on P4. Very good. Good comeback drive from Thomas Vrauenratz. We saw his mistake at the beginning of the race. And behind him, Nino Burek, La Leyenda de Croacia. Behind him, Bjorn van der Oulton, which of course he's at the bottom like usual. There you see Nino Burek getting closer to that checker flag. Will he get there in time? I don't know. But Guru, very, very good race 1.
Yeah, absolutely great race with these conditions, and those guys are just legends to keep it on the track and trying the best of it. As we see some fireworks there in the distance, but or it's just my PC or my eyes that are flickering, I don't know. But Nino was happy with it. Let's see if Bjorn here can get to that checkered flag in time, as you said, and Zvonimir Burek behind him. As Eric Mioch and Morten Pilleman Jensen already finished. Oh, no.
Oh, my God, at the last corner. Burek should have this done. Really? No, he's not. And thank you very much for those 100 bits, the polls.
At the end of
But
this
that's
race,
gonna
we
be
go
the
now
end of
to
race
turn
1, and my
A few moments,
friends,
you see he's gonna go
we're
side
gonna
by
see a
side.
wrap.
Both of them go side by side.
Oh,
In turn 1 we go right now. Soli still defending the inside line. Ruben Austin trying to look for a little bit of a switcheroo. It's not gonna work out. My God, the sliding, and he's gonna save it. That is a very good save from Ruben Austin. We go into turn 3 at the moment. We just went through the under the hairpin. That is a little sliding from Ruben Soli. We go down to turn 4. Both of them with a very good exit, but look at who gets the better one. That is Ruben Austin, who is still behind. Soli's feeling the pleasure. Turn 5. The uphill left-hander.
What a rapture,
And
man.
both of them still go hard.
Absolutely amazing. And the guy who put it together is just, yeah, wow. Just kidding. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds of free practice. So, yeah, we will go to the video and then be back. Or
Yes, indeed. I think that's a good idea.
we should work on this track, man. Yeah, absolutely we should. We can do more than that, mate. Yeah, let's go to the video real soon. It gives us like a 3-minute break. And we will be back with race number 2 of Racing to the Weekend, number 67. See you soon.
The battle's coming now. The fury shakes the ground. I've come to take my crown. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready or not, the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Oh, a legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try and take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. You know I'm out for blood. I'm feeling dangerous.
Welcome back then to Race into the Weekend number 67, and we are about to go to qualification for race number 2. And yeah, Juan, amazing first race that we saw with a lot of different conditions. It's 48 degrees still, and in 7 minutes it starts raining. Let's see if the qualification makes it different, but yeah, green track. These guys are so...
Let me tell you, I don't know if I can say this on Twitch, but Jesus Christ, I think we should change the category of the stream from Assetto Corsa Competizione to BDSM, hot tops, and etc. And there you have it, the definition of what I just said. The rain is pouring down, 39 degrees on the track, 9 people on the server. Oh! Look who has joined the server! Gabriel Nipta! Oh, it's so nice to see him here. Oh my god.
Yeah, we didn't
So
see him
good
for
to
a
see him.
while, and there he is, out of nowhere. Gabriel Nipte, yeah, indeed. Yeah, and you said 9 people only racing this. I think those guys have the biggest cojones, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
You have
only,
to-
because they're
yeah.
the only people who have the fucking cojones to do this, you know? 'Cause,
People were saying, like, maybe would say in stream, like, oh, DSRT, only 9 drivers, and yeah, racing to the weekend. Dude, you have to have cojones to drive this. That's why we are DSRT and doing this. Every special date or something, or make a meme. Friday the 13th, just put the server in the most absurd weather predictions that you have. Have a black cat walking, put up some ladders over the track. I don't care, you know. That was Cracker's idea, and yeah, he did it. And I have to say, it makes it, yeah, again, very interesting.
Very interesting indeed, and I'm kind of sad, you know, Guru, because I thought this, well, Pillman Jensen again on the wall, and Van Albelen doing the same as he did. You know, I'm kind of disappointed, you know, in Friday 13th, because, you know, right now we're getting into very hot temperatures all over the world. We should have freezing cold temperature here. Don't you think that would be nice? A little bit under, you know, like a minus.
I hope
10
you're talking
Celsius?
for in-game. It doesn't
Of
exist.
course, of course.
At 0 maybe, but I don't think it can freeze in the game.
Imagine. Wow.
But no, dude, we are getting to the summer. You already in your country have 30 degrees.
38.
30,
in my
30
room.
38 in your room, 30 degrees. We have like 25, 26, but we are in the south. The north has 16 or something. But yeah, it's different, and it's like in real life, you know. Here it's like 15, 16, 17 degrees. Going to your country, it's 30 degrees. Everything can happen, and in the game it's 44 degrees. So
It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank God we're not in Africa, because then it would be 75.
yeah.
Thank
Track
God we're not in
temperatures,
Colombia.
you cannot put tires on the car because they were melting.
You need to put baguettes, you know, around it to cook them. Van der Orvelen again on the wall. The poor man is struggling so much. Let's see. Wig space shot.
And he's gone.
Man, I'm trying to hype you up and you leave me. Yeah, damn it. There you see brown rats with a little bit of a slidey. Let's see if he's going to do the same through the hairpin. I think the man saw pace shot, so the temperature is like, hey, wait, with the 48 degrees. Hello, goodbye.
crazy.
You loco.
You loco. I think as well, yeah.
You loco. Well, yeah, we are loco. We are very locos. There you see 49 degrees on a wet track. This is just like, ridiculous, and I love it. Round Rats right now trying to set a clean lap. It's not being an easy task for anybody involved. Wait.
To be honest, I think you have a board radio with Brown Rods, right?
Oh my god, what an absolute businessman he is! That was beautiful! Brown Rats!
Information the Round Rats. Tomatini said that he retired. There you see someone completely spun. I think it's Gabriel Nipta. Oi, Gabriel Nipta in green? Ladies and gentlemen, What's happening? Let's move to Gabriel Nipta, please. Oh my God. Team WRT. Guru. Unacceptable, huh?
I think he did that because when somebody of DSRT doesn't drive in the DSRT livery, they get ballast. And he wanted more weight on the car, I guess, for this weather. I don't know.
Okay, you're a smart boy. You're smart. Look at that. Hey, I didn't think Gabriel Neta was gonna be this smart. Eh? Incredible. There you see it. Now I gotta tell you, look at Sporting Me Burek, please.
Oh, he just was too late. I wanted to click him, and he jumped up. He's in the ST.
Yeah, Lamborghini Super Trofeo. And Pierman Jensen, is he with the 992? No, that's a GT4, ain't it? Wait, I cannot see.
That's the 992, yeah.
Well, my God, no ABS, sorry, no TC. Whew. And there you see, that's exactly what I meant. There you see the poor man struggling as much as possible, and I'm sure he's not happy about that. 56 degrees. Oh my Lord, I'm about to burn. There you see, Pillman Jensen trying his best. That car looks so good, man.
That's a beautiful car. There's traffic there. Going on the
Even
inside.
better. Even better with the DSRT livery, let me tell you that. That looks...
And look at that, Thijs van Hoorn just picked up the provisional pole here. It's still 4 minutes going in the qualification. That's Gabriel Nipte, parked the car there. He has a fan waving his flag. The colors of the car almost is greenish.
He's trying to flirt with him.
Yeah. He has
Look
a
at
Red
that.
Bull cap on, as you can see, blue cap.
Yeah, well, that's why we're getting a little bit of a flirty. Brown Rats takes the pole, at least for now. 45.810. Let's see if the Dutchman can hold this pole position for the next 3 minutes and a half. Well, let me tell you, it ain't gonna be an easy task. Nipped again on the grass, and that's the pit lane, and that's the disconnection. No. He is not. He's a man's man. He's a man, such a man. There you have him. Van der Horn, who's gonna try his best to get Vrouwenrat's time. But as I said, it's not gonna be an easy task. A 45! Jesus Christ. That's what you call sliding, Guru.
Yeah, that's indeed so. And he hit the grass, but still managed to keep the car a little bit under control to get it back on the tarmac in one piece. But yeah, it's so difficult, those track conditions. With look at the track time.
60. Oh, I'm choking right now. Only by thinking about it. Oh my God. 60 degrees on track. As I told you, we're doing a rally or something. Holy mother of Christ. Welcome back, Mr. George. I know you missed me. Didn't you, my friend?
Are you eating a mic, by the way?
I wish I did, because I'm hungry.
Here.
Better now? I know I'm moving it because I'm trying to get a little comfortable, you know?
Oh, okay.
When it's hot, you know, some things start to rub in the wrong way, you know what I mean?
And we don't want to know.
Van der Horn, P4 for him, because Tom Carroll. Jump to P3. Burek on P5 with the Super Trofeo. My God, what a lap he just put. And he looks to be improving. Yeah, he looks to be improving still. My God. Let's see, Cerveza Man goes down the hill, not up the hill, the roller coaster. For Mr. Burek, ladies and gentlemen, my God, what a lap! P3 for the Super Trofeo, another 100 bits. Thank you very much, suppose. Oh my Lord, what a lap from Cerveza Man. That is incredible.
Absolutely correct there in the Super Trofeo car, and then putting that P3. So I think he's secretly practicing a lot here. Conrad's provisional pole at this point. 1 minute and 2 seconds ago. Wexstrom then won the first race, now in P2. As one of Burek just put it, I better call him Cervezaman, put him in P3 there.
Yes.
Bjorn van Ouweland was struggling a little bit with the car in the beginning, but now P4, so good job from him. Let's have a look at Mr. Tom Carroll then, because he is improving as this guy here, Thijs van der Hoorn. Thijs van der Hoorn to P3. Tom
Boom,
Carroll to
very
P5. Bjorn van
Wow.
Ouweland back to P6. As Thomas no, Jonathan Wexstrom just put in a 142.1 and takes a pole at this point. Still a lot there. Vrouwenraads then over start finish. Can he improve? Yes, he improves, but not enough. So yeah, that's 142.572. Still 0.4 of a second short than for pole position. 10 seconds to go. Who's still on a lap and improving? What about Nino? Nino. What can he do from P7 to P5?
Vamos, Nino. Sabegas for the Croatians. There you see, he's one of you, Burek, just behind. He's going to finish his lap now. Oh, you do, that's a little wide from the car behind. Oh, my Lord, Burek. What is it going to be? The P3 for the Super Trofeo. 60 degrees, still on the track. I'm about to cry. And Van der Hoorn now is looking forward to try to get himself in the top 3. It's not going to be an easy task for sure. I can assure you that. Gabriel Nips is going to finish this lap, his first clean one, or that's what it looks like. Will it be clean? Will it work out? For the Dodge driver, he crosses the finish line. And it's going to be a P7, not bad, for how long he hasn't driven ACC. Good performance from Nipta himself. There you see Van der Hoorn now. Going through Lodge corner, the last corner of the track. Now into the roller coaster that it is. The last section before the checker flag. The finish line is just in front of him. And ladies and gentlemen, he takes the P3 away from Zolder Burek. Let's see if Vaxstrom is going to be able to improve the 41.5. Oh my God, Vaxstrom, you are on fire, mate. Wow.
The only one on track with a lap done is Nino Burek. At this point, he's 1 second on his time. That means he can take P4 from Servisaman, his brother. But can he manage to keep that? He's no. Last corner and that mistake. He was 1 second ahead, so still P5 then for him. Yeah, Wexstrom takes pole position here then. Vrouwenraads second. Thijs van der Hoorn in third. Zolder Burek fourth position. Nino Burek fifth. Thomas Carroll in sixth. Gabriel Nipte, who had a little bit of a rough qualification here. P7. Bjorn van Ouweland spun the car more than he did laps. P8. Morten Pilleman Jansen. Big balls in that 992. P9. And Robin Oosting just joined and he's in P10.
That is what you call damn nice. What a performance, huh? Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, 10 people then for this race number 2. Conditions now, raining. It's wet. In a minute, it's going to dry up. 45 degrees on track, 44 degrees air temperature. We have 4 p.m. The clock is counting. It's, if the sun goes out, I predict that we are in the end on a dry race. That will be interesting. Guys need to pit.
Well, might be the case. It might be the case. We'll see how that's going to go. But that is indeed a fact. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. But Lord, this is going to be fun, my friend. We got 6 seconds remaining for the second race to start. It's Vaxstrom leading from Vrouwenraads, Van der Hoorn, Burek, Carroll, Nipta, Van der Ouweland, Jensen, and Robin Austin, who just joined in the last second. And my friends, we're about to witness history because we're going to see absolute pandemonium. You know I love the pandemonium, don't I, Guru?
You love it, but with 10 people, I hate it.
Well, let me tell you, me too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. For the green lights, they're going to come out right now, and here we go. It's time for race 2. The green lights are out. That is a very good start indeed from Vaxstrom. The same situation that is happening again. Brown is trying to get the switcheroo. It's not going to work out. My lorry just went. The sun just appeared out of the blue, and everything is back and dry. Of course, the track is still wet, but it's going to get very, very dry soon. There you see Van der Hoorn going a little too hard on Cascade. especially on the exit, trying to catch Vralras. There you see the fight behind between Carroll and Nino Burek, and my lord, 20 Burek! Who was that? It was Tom Carroll? No, it was Nino Burek. It was his brother, unfortunately losing it. There you see the Super Trofeo still holding the P4. Jensen taking a nap. Nino recovering and getting back into the track. Stick, of course, loving the track indeed. 54 degrees on a wet track. You gotta love it. And Van der Horn is still trying to catch. There you see Carroll, of course, is gonna have the top speed advantage on Mr. Zvonimir Burek. Well, let me tell you, the fact that he's still P4, sorry, P5, because he just made the move, I cannot believe he's still halfway up to some of the GT3s, huh?
Yeah, an amazing job there in that Super Trofeo car. Difficult car to drive. I did it once, and yeah, I love Lamborghini, but I hated that. Yeah, still P5 then at this point. 0.6 seconds now away from Tom Carroll, and Gabriel Nipte is sliding through that corner there, but yeah, slowly closing that gap to Zvonimir. Bjorn van Ouweland then in P8, and in front of him, Robin Osing started at 10th position, makes up 3 positions here. So Wexstrom just set the fastest lap time, 1:46.2. It's strange because the other ones are in the 4 minutes because it's lap 1. So my timing screen is a little bit off as well. Zvonimir Burek that made the mistake here. Let's see what happened.
And that was Tom Carroll as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, we're going to turn 1 with these two. Side by side they go. Carroll's going to turn in. Oh my God, up on the back. And then Carroll loses it as well. You can see Carroll has kept on going, my bad. Right now he finds himself in P7 trying to catch Bjorn van der Ouweland, but he's a ways ahead. That was a very tight line. The wet track still with 56 degrees. Good Lord in heavens above.
It will stay
now.
wet.
It will still wait. You damn right it will.
In 3 minutes it's starting to rain again, so yeah, this is the only dry period that they have. The track is now damp, so it's drying up a little bit, but in 3 minutes it will be hey, look at that. It's changing all the time. Now there are clouds coming, and in 3 minutes we will see rain again. So yeah, if you have the crowns, wiper check.
Well, let me tell you, Austin right now is putting up a performance of a lifetime. My God, he's already P5 and he's catching Gabriel Nipte. And it's not taking him too long. We'll see if the move is about to happen or not. Van der Ouweland feeling a little more confident here with the Audi. This time around, 54 degrees. The rain is about to come. I just commentator cursed Van der Ouweland, but he survived it just by a notch. Just by one of my hairs. And of course, they are barely non-existent nowadays. So you can see how tight that was. But also still catching. We see Burek and Jensen and another whole universe. But great race so far. 4 minutes and 16 to go. And things are looking real good, Mr. Guru.
Yeah, things looking good. And yeah, you can see Bjorn van Ouweland here behind Mr. Oosting. And yeah, closing the gap a little bit. Robin Oosting didn't have practice at this point. As Zvonimir just put the car in pit. Is he standing? Yeah, he's coming for a pit stop here. I don't hope that he's going to put on dry tires. But yeah, look at that. It's raining in 1 minute, and in 3 minutes it's dry again. So it's a little bit of rain coming. But it can be enough to make the track wet again. We don't know. 52 degrees on track. Imagine if it was dry with 52 degrees. It would be slippery as hell. Yeah, the tires wouldn't stick that good on the... And people think that. But yeah, then it's when it's too hot, it's too slippery. It needs to be a perfect temperature, and yeah, at this point we have a damp track with 51 degrees. So I think they have skates, like ice skating shoes, mounted to the wheels. I don't know.
Well, that's the next thing we should see. I'm praying to the Lords of Friday the 13th that we do get a 0 degree race 3, man. I'll be the happiest man in the world to see that.
Like a tornado on track.
Oh, you damn right. Like, oh my God, that 360.
What?
This man is playing the Tony Hawk. Look at that. 360 flip.
How many points do the jury judge for this one? He lost the car 2 times, correct?
Wow.
Puts it on and goes ahead. He didn't even lose a position.
It's just playing gangster, you know.
Yeah, it's just
that's what
showing off for the cameras here. I don't know what it was, but amazing, amazing. Just to put on a 360 here like Tony Hawk indeed, and just went on, and there he goes again. Oh no, he kept it. That looked like he just lost the car a little bit there, but still on the track. Yeah, it's Mr. Tokyo Drift for nothing here. That guy can drift a car like no one else.
My God, that is incredible. What a 360 flip from Mr. Gabriel Nipta. There you see, now beyond the Oulton trying to catch Mr. Nipta himself. This is 5 for P4. Vrounrats a second and a half away from Blackstrom. Van der Horn 4 seconds and a half behind. Nipta 5.5. Pillman Jensen doing a little bit of the spinneroonie. Let's see. Too much power?
Too less braking.
And too less braking. Both of them. He tried the 360. Oh, it was only a 180. 180 pop shove it for Mr. Pillman Jensen. There you see Van der Oulton still catching Gabriel Nipta, but he's not being able to do so. So far, so good. 30 minutes remaining. The gaps seems to be opening up. Van der Oulton. Good save indeed, but he has also another couple seconds there. Nipta is gone. And I cannot believe this man is doing this well, knowing that he doesn't have any practice. Because he just joined right about when the race started. So very good job from himself, as well as Robin Austin. There you see Tom Carroll is fighting with him. And the gap is 0.5 of a second. Let's see how things are going to evolve from here. The rain is going to go away in just a few moments. 48 degrees. Tell me if it's cool, baby.
That's not cool. It's 48 degrees. But still, there is it. The rain has stopped, and the track is still damp, so it could dry up even more. I'm wishing for sun at this point, you know? Why? The track needs to dry up, and those guys are on rain tires. It could mix up the whole field here. Strategy will come into play, and I would love to see that, to be honest. Star Mascarol here now putting pressure on Oosting, and has the inside line, but who has the better exit? This is what I meant. You can put it outside or inside, and it's still Mr. Robin Oosting with the better exit here, and comes through in those corners as first, but hits the bump too hard and lost the position again. And maybe two positions, because Nino Burek just went past as well. Jesus Christ. And Nino still with the wiper check on there. He still thinks, oh no, he still thinks it's going to rain. No, he's correct. In 3 minutes, it's starting to rain again.
You gotta love this, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing racing, even though the conditions are set to be otherwise. There you have it. And my English is being very good today. Tom Carroll goes very wide, and Burek follows his line. Be careful with the rejoin. Burek goes back into his original position, but Mr. Austin and Carroll have traded positions. Nino's still in the middle of the sandwich, and now it's Robin Austin making the mistake. This is like a game of dominoes, ladies and gentlemen. And there you see,
it's greasy. Are they going for a tire swap?
Well, they must be cooked. I can assure you that.
It's starting to rain in 3 minutes again.
But it doesn't matter. The tires with 2 minutes, the rain tires with 2 minutes of 50 degrees on track, you cook them. They're done. They're gone.
Maybe strategy change. Who knows? But yeah, this guy here, Gabriel Nipta, struggling a lot, has the wiper still on because he knows it's starting to rain soon. Fastest lap in the session at this point, 141.5. The track is greasy, as Nino Burek. Where is he? Cameraman drunk. Oh, what the hell happened here? Let's
again
have a look here. Nino, went off track too wide here. It's a fast part of the track, and boink. There he goes into the barrier in the reverse and tries to continue again. Mr. Thijs van der Hoorn then just had to fight with Gabriel Nipta, and we missed that again. Let's watch that back as well. Oh,
let's see. Wait.
Or is it already done here?
I think it's because Nipta's ahead. So
yeah, Nipta was in fourth position, Thijs van der Hoorn in third, but it happened I think beforehand.
Before that.
So Gabriel Nipta now takes P3, and these guys are back on the track, and I cannot see what tire they are on. Yep, that's a dry tire, mate.
That's right. Yeah. You can
Robin
see the dry
Oulton
line.
took that strategy and tried the dry tire, but he is in bad luck because in 1 minute it started to drizzle and 3 minutes it started raining. No, now it's in 1 minute it's starting to rain again. It's mixing up a lot here. I don't know what to say, and yeah, there he goes again, too hard on that bump, on that curb, and lost the car almost, but yeah, now it's Thomas Carroll. Let's have a look. I don't know. Zvonimir went in the pit as well, I guess, so he's
Like what
still
you
on the
can
rain tire.
Look, like what you can see, it means is that the dry line is indeed forming. Of course, it's gonna be gone in just a few seconds. We'll see if the weather forecast says otherwise. But for now, what a chaotic race! Let me tell you, as we said before, these people have some big cojones for coming here and trying their best. I cannot believe it. And Gabriel Nept already in third. He's starting to close in to Thomas Rats. Then Vaxstrom is leading very comfortably. What a race from this man. Again, second time, the charm as well. There you see the 46 car of the rain.
Am I dreaming? Or is this what brings Gabriel Nipte to the front? I think, to be honest, if I look at the tires, normally the rain tires have like a black band and the dry tires have like a yellow band. And it looks to me like Gabriel Nipte is driving on dry tires already. So he started on the dries.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's the thing that makes most sense. Because putting the wet tire, yes, it's going to give you more grip when it's raining. But I can assure you one thing, with how fast the weather is changing, it's not going to get to a point where it's going to be flooded. So you can still deal with the dry tires. And you know, if it's a little hot with the wet tires, they're cooked. And once you cook them, just by 1 second of it, the tires are gone. You gotta throw them away. So I think that was very smart from Gabriel Nepta, who's now on P2. And let's see if he's gonna have time to catch Vaxstrom. If he does, I'm about to fall on the floor because what a race from this man.
I swear to you, Gabriel Nipte, you could see it, that Thomas Vallenars have the rain tires. Look closer here. This is rain tire. It's all black on the side. So this means that Vaxstrom started on rain tires as well. Gabriel Nipte, you see that little light yellow circle, the band on the side of the tire. That means that he is on the dry tire. It's now raining again. You think, yeah, rain tires is the best way to go, but in a minute it's now damp. So okay, greasy, damp. You can still drive with the tire, with the dry tire. If it goes to like wet or something, you can forget about it. It will be slippery now for Gabriel Nipte, but I think in a minute it dries up again and the track maybe dries up as well, and then he can attack fully. So I think at this point, Mr. Nipte had the best strategy choice here.
Yeah, indeed, because you can see now it's going to get dry again. As you said, damp. To be honest, you can even drive the dries on a wet track, not for long, but nonetheless, Gabriel Nipte looking really strong with pace and everything, and it looks like he might be able to catch Jonathan Vaxstrom. Here we go now through the Island Band. We go now with Tom Carroll closing in on Robin Osteen, but Nipte, as always, man, every time we see him, every time he delivers, and he delivers the big package. What a drive so far. From the Dutch driver, we have 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. The rain is still on, but it's going to go real soon. There you see Osteen really struggling with exit quarter traction, and that is making him lose a lot of time. Tom Carroll's taking advantage of such thing, and now finds himself half a tenth behind Gabriel Nipte. Look at that already on the back of Jonathan Vaxstrom. He's going to try the move on the outside, which will become the inside for the next two corners. You see it had to correct. He's still holding the line, and he's going to make the move. Oh my God. The biggest balls I have seen in many years in my life. Oh my God. What a move from Gabriel Nipte.
Big props to Vaxstrom as well for playing it cleanly, because he could have closed the door and killed Nipta. That is what you call real racing, and that's what we want here at DSRT.
Absolutely correct, and you can see that Nipta just took a gap of 0.7 seconds. In the corners is a little bit slower, but the traction out of the corner is just way faster. The track is still damp, but it's now dry, so it will dry up and dry up and dry up. Imagine if we even had more drivers, it would be even drier, and Nipta would be even more faster. Yeah, this is just amazing to see the strategy that he played. You cannot see it in 20 minutes. He just took the gamble of 3 minutes and saw it will dry up. We were going for the dry tire and just play it out and see how it goes, and it brought him from, I think, P9 or 8 to P1 at this point. 1.4 seconds already. A mistake here from Mr. Robin Osing. Let's see what happened, and yeah, that's position gone. Tom Carroll took that away. Already here off track, and then yeah, the tires are wet, slippery, too much curb, and gone. Robin Osing then now in the pit again. He's on a dry tire as well. You should say that he's pretty good to go, but he isn't. Thomas Vrouwenraad's then still on the wet tire, as Wexstrom also. They don't have anything to do in strategy-wise. 3 minutes ago, you cannot take a pit stop. You just have to cook those tires up till they are slicks, I guess.
Indeed, yeah. You gotta take the whole rubber out. There you see Vrouwenraad's trying its best, but right now Gabriel Nipta is untouchable. What a drive! Seriously, absolutely nuts. Vrouwenraad's trying his best. He's doing pretty well with the P3. There we see a disconnection. I don't exactly know who was it.
I think it
was Robin?
Yeah, Robin Osing.
I think it was done. He also said, "Go F yourselves for what you've done to me."
Look at that shot. You see like the light gray lines coming out. So the track is really drying up here. It's now greasy, not damp anymore. And you can see that dry spot. So ideally for those slick tires.
Yeah, let me tell you, this looks like heaven and hell, right?
Yeah.
You say heaven in the racing line, and then the rest of the track, you see hell. There you see Jensen going for the hell part, to the hell's gates. Borked game, not fun. Well, that is Mr. Robin Osing for you. Whoa, good lord. That was the Mercedes of Van der Horn, who nearly made contact with Pillman and Jensen. That was very tight indeed. Well, thankfully, no incidents happened. Let's go quickly with Gabriel Nipta to see if we're going to have one more or two. It looks like we're going to have one more lap and go. What a second race. Nipta deserves lots of credit. Huh?
Yeah, he deserves a lot of credit and a minus point.
Indeed, he deserves some ballast. Huh?
Yeah, to be honest, he shows off the world that he can race. He shows the world that he knows strategy, that he can do something with a race. Everything combined makes him like we like to say, Division Black driver. That's the highest tier in DSRT. To be honest,
talking about me, no?
He is a DSRT Division Black driver, and he is a DSRT driver. What the hell is he doing in the team WRT?
Yes, indeed. I think you should replace him with me, because I have the same skills as Gabriel Nipta on the track. I think everybody would agree on that, right, ladies and gentlemen in the chat?
Oh my God! What an absolute businessman is! That was beautiful!
I gotta ask you, where did you get that picture?
It's like in the time that you had COVID, I made a livery with you and Brutus. Yes. And it's like, I think 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, and I had to search through our chat history to find it.
At the end
and
of the
yeah, I did.
There
we have the Juan Rap! As Nipta goes to the solid finish line to win this race.
We're trying to look for a little bit of a switcheroo. It's not going to work out. My God, that's sliding, and he's going to save it.
Yeah. Gabriel Nipta, he's going through the last corner. He's a hipster. There he goes. I'm rapping right now.
with a very good exit.
You like
but
this flow?
Look at
Well,
who gets the better one. That is
Sucker
Roman
cow.
Singh,
I don't know what
who
the
is still
fuck I'm
behind.
doing, but
So we
there
go
you
to
see
the
him
first
doing
turn
the
five. The uphill left-hander.
He's gonna get the
and
checker flag
uphill hard.
with my rap, with my gangster style. And hey, man, Vaxstrom again. It doesn't matter that he lost P1. Seriously, every time we see him, that's it. I need a wiper check for my pants. Because every time I see Vaxstrom drive, it's just another whole level. There you see Vrown Russ with a P3, Van der Horn with a P4. Van der Obbelen, my God, so many Van. Jesus Christ. There you see Van der Obbelen close to finishing the lap. He needs one more corner. He's going to finish off in P5. And good second race. Let me tell you, I cannot wait for the third one.
Yeah, it was great, and you can see that even with 9 or 10 people, you can have an amazing race. Brilliantly done with these conditions that everybody say go F yourself. Those guys are just like put out the cojones out of my racing suit and just go.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're to see Cerveza Man as Vladimir Burek finish the race. And let me tell you, he's going to finish ahead of Tom Carroll. You can call that big cojones from a Super Trofeo. What a drive. That was one temperamental car. Mate, the 992 is not an easy car to drive. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for us for race 2. We're going to move into race 3. And I think, good man, we're going to watch that Never Give Up, Never Back Down video, right?
Yeah, should we do some rock then? Okay, we do some rock.
Yes!
That gives us a break because they have like a 5-minute practice session after this one. We are still here with race number 3 in like 5 minutes. And in the meantime, please enjoy our Never Give Up intro, outro song of DSRT. Be right back, guys. Stay tuned.
Pedal
Jeff!
Yeah! You love that, right?
Yellow, yeah!
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for race number 3. Still 6 minutes of practice. I thought it was 5 minutes, but they put it to 10 minutes. 8 people now. Dry. It's in 2 minutes starting to rain, then dry, green track. Ooh, geez. And all
look
are
at the car.
doing the M2 of the BMW.
What the hell? Oh my god, man. I just broke my pinky finger.
Your pinky finger.
Me pinky finger in the foot. Anyway, oh my god. We couldn't wait longer than 30 seconds to see from the sun shining to the rain. And there you have it. Crazy conditions for the third one. And weapon check! My god, man, this is gonna be fun. And you can see that Vraunra seems to be staying with that McLaren GT3. Will he change to the Beamer or not?
I think Gabriel Nitte has something to say to us. I think this is the second time he doesn't have like deliveries on, so maybe he wants to tell us he's quitting. I don't know.
Maybe he's moving to my new racing team.
Yeah, maybe to a pro racing team. I don't know.
Yeah,
he has the qualities for it.
Juanito Esports. Huh? Didn't you hear my new team?
Juanito Esports.
2 BMWs, 1 cup. Yes, indeed. It's what we be like. What a race we're gonna have in front of us. Samigas. Well, let me tell you, these cars, they are tanks. Literal tanks. So I don't know how they're gonna handle these temperatures. Hey, it's 39 degrees. I think that's one of the lowest temperatures we've seen on the whole racing to the weekend, right, Guru?
Yeah, I think winter is coming in the UK. I don't know what it is, but yeah, raining, dry, greasy, 39 degrees all over. So yeah, that's it's getting cooler indeed. But it's early in the morning. Look at the time, 6:24. So in qualification it will be 7 something. Race 8, so it will get warmer anyway. But yeah, the question is, will it go dry? Will it go wet? Yeah. My prediction of the first race was like maybe there is a pit stop. I don't know. Yeah, we had Gabriel Nipte starting from almost last, driving to first, last to first, by the way, for Gabe Nipte, so he can stripe that off the bingo card if he plays bingo, but I don't think so. But still, yeah, in 7 minutes starts to rain again. For now, let's hope that you are right. Let's go for that Thunder Plus.
Oh, please. Oh, my God. You know?
Snow is in the air.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord.
I think that Vraunas will get a lonely race today.
Indeed. Well, who knows? Huh? No, he's gonna. I think he's gonna switch.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
Please don't leave me.
Fraunrat se fue. Ya no se escapa de
Let's do the F1 overlay. Maybe call him back.
Oh my God! What an absolute business there is! That was beautiful! Oh, rat.
Yep, and he's back. Look at that.
Double invocation, eh? Yes, baby, double invocation works. And so Solly can't wait. Yeah, we'll see. Oh,
What was that?
What?
Oh, that was Gabe.
Oh my
Gabe putting
God,
up a show again there, drifting in the pit lane.
That really caught me off guard. I'm really sorry. That just killed me. That was incredible. From Gabriel Nipte. My God. Oh, I'm sweating like a pig now because of laughing this much. Wow. That really caught me off guard. We'll see what times we're going to see with this car. So I really don't know. I guess we're going to see around the 50s. 41 degrees on a damn track. This is new, man. Damn.
It's cooler than it was in the first 2 races, but now we have the BMW Cup. So without knowing, we are in a BMW M2 Cup. Could be interesting. Like you said, what will the weather do and how will the cars handle these conditions? We don't know. Look at that morning sun coming up. Damn track. It's feeling, to be honest, this feels like Spa-Francorchamps. Always in the morning, foggy and damp and everything. Sun coming up and the track will dry up. Too bad for the drivers. We are hoping for that thunderstorm plus to hit the track in no time. Free practice still 43 seconds then to go with a yellow flag for Mr. Vroonraads. Also flirting with the marshal there.
Again, these people, the same marshal, I think, actually.
Oh, I think, to be honest, I think Vroonraads thinks it's McDonald's. He's ordering a hamburger there.
Oh, he's going to give me 2 number 9s. With number 6 with extra dip.
With extra
2 number
dip.
45s.
Some curly fries.
Some curly fries. One puppuccino for my doggy, the guru. And 2 number 6.
With me coffee to go. That's what we said in chat. For you, too bad you cannot get services there, man.
Nah, that's like, he's lying.
He's lying right now. He would put the car to a stop in every stand.
He would just leave the car and just walk drinking on the floor like this. Oh my god, coffee to go, that's incredible. Van Dalen, there we see, and the qualifying session starts. It's the last one of the evening. Here we go with quali number 3. And let's see if the tables are gonna be turned. And 9 people ready to rock and roll with the BMW M2. We'll see. Because let me tell you, this is not an easy car to drive. Please, Mr. Goodman, let's go on board with Ruben Soli, who is the newest acquisition here on the server. There you see the insides of a BMW M2, and again, yes, it's stable, yes, it's a tank, but that also has its cons, right, Guru?
Yeah, it could be. To be honest, I'm not that experienced with the BMW M2. I drove the new BMW M8 and I loved it. But since the new cars, my rig is not turned on. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell, guys?
Oh, my Lord.
My rig wasn't... Oh, Jesus Christ, again. What the hell are those guys doing?
That's special.
That's a nice screen time. My rig isn't turned on. Didn't turn it on for, I think, half a year or something. Still rebuilding here because I had a water leakage, and we'll do that in 2 weeks. And after that, I will put the rig on and start doing some experience in sim racing because I've never done it before. Hopefully I can join one of those races again. And you have to take over then, but that's no problem for the pro commentator as one.
You're damn right I will. I want to see you on track. I know it's not vice versa. I know you're praying to the Lord. You know.
The problem is that I will have the 20 minutes that we are racing. Maybe I get an off track or, like this, but I will finish the race anyway. You will just crash it in the first corner.
Hey,
nicely,
don't you start, little boy. I finished the last race I did. In certain conditions, but I did finish it.
Well, the best race that I ever saw you do was the 24 hours charity with 2 people. 2 people in a 24-hour race, and you
14 hours, baby.
14 hours, yeah. You were just smashing it. So, that's where you really, not change my mind because you crashed as well, but you finished the race.
What do you mean?
No, just kidding. You never gave up, and you went for it. So that's great. But it's not about you here. It's about those guys here on track because I don't see any girls.
I wish. Oh, I wish.
Yeah. I hope that DSRT will get some female drivers soon.
Ladies.
No, not like that because you will
get... driving. No.
Oh, okay.
Not like this. I want to see, for example, the Bulls driving. Well, no, I don't, because I've seen her in real life. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. You're going to see the police car behind her.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Even on the virtual track, you will have police behind you. Like, get away from that girl. Wee, wee.
For real, she is. You know, Carlos Sainz, the father.
Yeah.
Well, Carlos Sainz on opium. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
I saw her go through her block.
Jesus Lord. Oh my wow. Look at this. A fight in qualifying. Isn't that lovely to see? It's Jensen and someone I cannot recognize at the moment because that person is unfaithful. Unless it's Vaxstrom, that person is unfaithful. That is Thomas. I'm not going to mention his surname because it doesn't have the DSRT lever there. You see Jonathan Vaxstrom, the man who likes the yellow. I love yellow color in these cars. It's raining, of course. That's now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, he decided to park it there. The 58.5 from Pillman Jensen.
He's on the pole position.
Yep. He was
Wow.
he was fighting with Vrouwenraads here, and ooh, look at Nino Burek.
That has been in a little bit of a party.
It's now Wexram then, closest to that finish line to set a time here. Nino Burek provisional pole. Thijs van der Hoorn just put it in P2. Morten Pilleman Jensen then in P3. What can Wexram do? He was fast in the last races. Just lost it on tactics here from Gabriel Nipte. And now comes over the start-finish line in 1:45.4. So not pole position for him at this point, but still 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Let's switch to Vladimir Burek will take P4 at this point. And Ruben Solly is the next one to come over that line.
Would he be able to challenge the top spots?
It all come down to the last corner. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining of this qualifying session as we see Ruben Solly cross the finish line, and that is going to be straight pole. Provisional it is. 52.7. Good lap. You know that it looks like the grid's gonna be tired on times with these cars, it seems, because I don't think we have experienced drivers in a car like this, to be honest with you, because it's so new. There hasn't been too much time that you can, focus on this car. There's also haven't been many championships where you can actually use it. So it's nice to see some winds of change, right, Guru?
Yeah, the winds of change indeed, but yeah, you said it will be close. I don't know. Ruben Solly, also a little bit new to the car, doing a great job the last few weeks in iRacing and ACC. For 43 thousandths of a second in front of Nino Burek. But yeah, then we have 7 tenths, 1.7 seconds, 3.3 seconds, 3.3 seconds, and 5.8 seconds. So that's a big gap. Let's see if the next laps can get them a little bit closer. One of the guys I think can go closer is Mr. Jonathan Wexram. Almost a second now up on his time. That will bring him to a 1:53.4. It will be higher, 1:53.7 it is. Fourth position, 1 second ahead of away from Ruben Solly. So yeah, people are still struggling with that car. It's just started raining and it's greasy again, but it will dry up. Track, like I said, now it's in the evening, afternoon, and it is 50 degrees again. So yeah, it's really depending on the situation, what the weather will do, and the setups of people, Some will find setups immediately, some will struggle with it. It's so difficult. But it's Friday the 13th. What the hell?
Yeah, well, what do you expect from a day like this? Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Vrouwenraads with a 56 did.
We want him to do way better because we know he can. So it's just a matter of time that he gets the right mindset on it.
We go now with him through the last corner lodge. Let's see, that's a good exit indeed. And we go now through the finish line with the Dutchman. That is going to be none other than a 56 dead. Still not enough to get on the top spots of the grid.
So we are going to have to wait.
And see if he gets the pace. Van der Hoorn is going to cross the line as well. Unfortunately, not getting close.
Look at this.
Solly first, Burek second. That's that's something that you don't usually see. Like not saying that Nino or Ruben don't have the pace, but you can see this car. It's fitting way more with these kind of drivers. Because everybody has their own driving style, but these two really fit.
And to be
in
honest,
the-
I drove GT4 and GT3 in ACC, and I noticed that I'm better at the GT3 class. I'm lacking way more pace in the GT4. I just can't get the feeling right, So GT3, if you drive it all the time and everything, you get used to it. But then stepping over to GT4, it's such a big difference. You really need to put time in that car, and you can see it. Guys like Wexrum, Thijs van der Hoorn, Zwanimir, Thomas Vrouwenraads, normally in the front of the grid. And now they aren't, They are just struggling behind Ruben Solly and Nino Burek, who love to play around with every game, with every car, to just... Yeah, Ruben, I know he's playing a lot of games, and just not only for the racing, but also for taking photos of cars and everything. But he drives it around. He gets used to the car, playing around with it. And I think that's the advantage that this guy has at this point.
Yeah, indeed, he's very versatile with the different sims.
He does, go and train on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he's going to be able to do in the race. The qualifying session is going to end right now, and let's see how things are going to turn out. Nino Burek is not going to be able to set a lap time. Same goes for his brothers, Wormier, Vezelman, and Pilman Jensen. There you see Thijs van der Hoorn is going to try to have a shot at Ruben Soli. He's going to cross the line, and unfortunately, he's not going to improve as much as he would have hoped to. Gabriel Nipte, as you can see now, he's doing the same. He hasn't set a clean lap time yet. We are awaiting so. And let's see how things turn out for him, because we've seen last race, second one, he just demolished everybody. He drove like an absolute beast, Mr. Guru.
Yeah, absolutely correct there. And now at the time of Gabriel Nipte, 6th position, because he has a 1:55.3. Not the ideal time that he wanted, but still, a manageable time. Bjorn van Ouwland is the only one who didn't set a time, who has a clean lap at this point, and I cannot see the timing. Maybe you can see it. Let me see. If you see the basic timing here, you see +7. Of what time? Of the last? 4:13? I don't know. Normally it's faster, but I cannot see what time he will drive. And normally in my overlay, I can tell you a little bit of it. Everybody's finished. That's the only one. And if Bjorn van Ouwland didn't or doesn't smash it like this one, that's over. Ruben Solly takes pole here then. And yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Okay, there you have it. Ruben Solly then in P1, so pole position for him. Congrats to that. And yeah, let's see the lineup here then.
Yeah, well, let's see, my friends. Ooh, Optimum!
Yeah, but raining in 1 minute.
Oh, it wasn't going to last too long, my friend. Well, let's get a little bit of a grid walk. Mr. Guru, why don't you click F7? Because let's do something special today. Hit F7, please. There you go. Oh, I love it, baby. Yes! Let's do a little bit of a grid walk here with Ruben Solis on the pace. Then we go with Nino Burek, the brother of Sir Vezelman. Then behind him on the second line is going to be Thijs van der Hoorn and Jonathan Backstrom. We move through the third line indeed, as Wormier Burek and Gabriel Nipte are going to be the two in that line. And of course, behind them, Vrouwenraads, Pilman Jensen, and Bjorn van der Ouwland. That's going to be the full grid for tonight's third race. Mr. Guru, you're going to have to take it away now, because I want to hear it. I want to hear the boogity.
You want to hear the boogity boogity boogity?
Yes, indeed.
I'm so bad at race stars, but I will try it for you.
Yes, baby.
Okay, a sip of my drink, and yeah, here we go. They are now going to the start-finish line. As you hear my chair squeaking and cracking, so if there is a sponsor in here for a new chair, let me know. Ruben Solly then NP1 on the first row with Nino Burek, Thijs van der Hoorn following closely with Jonathan Wexstrom, and we know that he's a great starter. As it starts raining, here we go then to the start-finish line, waiting for that green light. Who will take the best start in these conditions? It will rain harder, and yeah, then it's going to slow down. The track is now too fast as it goes green, and it's boogity time. Ruben Solly with a great start, and Nino Burek in second, but it's Thijs van der Hoorn who takes the inside and picks up P2 here. Jonathan Wexstrom losing a position then. I think it's no, it's Gabriel Nipte. Gabriel Nipte then to P4. Ruben Solly still in the lead, comfortably taking that first few corners here as Thijs van der Hoorn has a better exit and now fully on the throttle here, tries to make an overtake. Can he do it? Let's see. He's going for the inside line now. Well, be an outside, but before the corner is done, he's already past him. Going a little bit wide, maybe defending. Yes, and he takes P1 at this point. Great start for Thijs van der Hoorn. Ruben Solly then in second place, and Gabriel Nipte now in third because he went past Nino Burek. Zvonimir Burek currently in P5. Wexstrom in 6, Van der Hoorn in 7, Vrouwenraad in 8, and Pilleman Jensen in 9. As Wexstrom just took the position back from Zvonimir Burek. Thank you, Gewoon.
My God, you thank me? You did incredible. Round of applause for them, man. Give me the confetti. Incredible. What a start. Mr. Maurice Bodenhoff, the best commentator in the world. There you have him. And I'm going to feel hyped as well because there you see right now it's Thijs van der Hoorn leading. Behind him there is Ruben Solly and Gabriel Nipte catching up to the pack. We'll see what's going to happen. There you see Thomas Vrouwenraad real close. The Björn van der Obelen who has claimed 2 positions. My God, Jensen hits the wall super hard. And we go around Vrouwenraad is going to dive up the inside. Through the water bottle now to Druid's corner. What the hell? They're going through one another. What? What is this Friday 13? Oh my lord!
What the hell was that?
What is this metamorphosis happening in ACC at the moment? Vrouwenraad is gonna make it through, literally. Through your mother Orland. Oh my God! This is a day to remember, my friends. Gabriel Nipte getting closer to Ruben Solly. There's a 5 per P2 there. You can see Van der Hoorn going a little too wide. Good lord. But really good fighting from these two. You're still laughing, you bastard.
I cannot help it. What the hell happened?
Oh my lord, they're going through one another. No, they're not. They're going to make contact. Nipte's going to send it from the wall. Oh my lord, that's the end. This is the end.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my God, what's going on?
Who's that?
Jesus Christ, what are you doing with the drunk cameraman? Oh my God.
I wouldn't change.
Jesus! Another man goes wide and then it goes into the wall. What is happening here? Oh my God. Look at this. This is the fight between Ruben Solly and Gabriel Nipte that make contact. They try to keep it stable. Look at Gabriel Nipte saving it from the wall, but then the tire wall is something you're not going to be able to avoid. There you see Vaster making the corner. That DSRT car isn't. And then Thomas of Vrouwenraad, as you can see. Okay, that's a good set of temperature that you see Nipte. Wow, another car.
I don't know what happened here, but everybody
We're
went
like
off
over. I
track
don't have
there.
anything else to do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How can you be like professional when those things happens? First, we see a car going through the other car, literally. Thijs van der Hoorn takes an P1 in the start and still is leading. Mr. Burek taking some signs with him for home. Give me the sign. Ruben Solly still then in a second place at this point because he had a pile up there together with Gabriel Nipte, who just kissed the barrier and couldn't get away. We saw Bjorn van Ouwelaan parked the car here then. Oh, Jesus. What happened there? He's facing the wrong way. Look at those cars, how they are looking. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I told you.
It's just losing the rear here, parking the car and waving to the other ones who's passing. Yoo-hoo, hello.
Go to the spectators. There you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 cars in the pit lane. I think everybody's gonna come in. Are they? I don't know.
Bjorn is stopping there.
Bjorn is just like, yeah.
That's not your spot, mate. You need to set it there.
Oh my. Okay, I thought he disconnected for a second. I was about to whoop his ass. There you see, Thijs van der Horn leading with a very comfortable 2.5 second lead. Well done from him indeed. Then Ruben Zolder in P2, who has survived the very scratchy fight between himself and Gabriel Nipta. We've had it all tonight, Guru. We've had very good overtake maneuvers, lots of deaths. We've had people going through one another. We've seen two cars making love.
We had rain, sunshine, just no thunderstorm yet, but we had a wet track, a greasy track, a fast track, a dry track. We had it all. An optimum track. You name it, we had it. And 3 races of Racing to the Weekend, number 67. And yeah, that's how crazy DSRT can be. But yeah, only one team deserves a crown. In the chat, Dutch Stick said, rip a lot of that. Yeah, indeed, I saw it. 4 people just went out and just collecting each other there. I don't know what happened. Nino Burek is out again, almost a lap down. Bjorn van Oulton still in the pit. Gabriel Nipte then in the pit. And Vraatrats is still in the pit. Ruben Solly 1.3 seconds away from Thijs van der Horn, so he's catching up. So he just set the fastest lap time and 1:52.8. That's a half a second quicker than Mr. Thijs van der Horn. So that could be interesting to see as just someone left the server again. 8 people still in competition here. Friday the 13th, everything can happen race. Yeah, it's I saw it all. Let's just quit.
That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Burek said, "Listen, man. Give me a second."
2.2
sorry, I need to catch some breath after that because I really lost my shit. Sorry for saying the word, but good lord. Oh, that section, that has to make the top 1 moment in the whole month. My lord, that is incredible. Ruben Sol is trying to catch. There you see Vraatrats has just made it out of the pit lane. And there you see Nipta, who was talking about death and harmony. He's still gonna keep on going, so it's good to see that at least he's not giving up. Pillman Jensen and P5. Guru, we're talking big business here for the youngster. Imagine if it secure a P5, that would be amazing.
I called him Mr. Top 10 in the last races because even if we had 14, 15 drivers, he always managed to get that top 10 position. Mr. Top 10 here, now currently top 5. So if he keeps that up, he will improve himself to Mr. Top 5. That will be amazing to see. Jonathan Wexstrom, great job in the first race, first position, second race, second position, and third race, now in third position. Is that a thing?
I guess it is. Wexstrom, there you see, man, so consistent through it. It doesn't matter what you put on him, like it doesn't matter what you put in front of him. He's still gonna deliver. This man is really good at everything he does, man. I am a Wexstrom fan, 100%, and by God, what a absolute drive from race 1 winning it to race 2 finishing on P2, and now it looks for another P2, and there you see the leader's gonna lose the Thijs van der Horn. This is the P1. Solly claims the lead, and this could help Mr. Wexstrom start to catch. There you see now these two are going to be able to see Mr. Wexstrom on the rear mirrors. But it's getting dark now, and it's getting wet. Oi! Who has that black and orange flag? Because that person is being forced into the pit lane. Who is that person? Because that could change everything in this race.
Well, to be honest, Thijs van Hoorn just crashed the car a little bit, but I don't think it's too hard because the car looks pretty good still. And as you said, it's getting darker and darker. You can see every time the screen just flickering a little bit to darkest. As Cracker said before the chat, Oulton Park, with all due respect, is pretty dark. There's no lighting in the sides, and you can see it shifting and shifting. The time is just put on the front here, so... It's really amazing to see. Yeah, we will end this in the dark as well. Still 10 minutes, 22 seconds to go. As Thijs van Hoorn is still on the tail of Ruben Solly. Wexstrom then following at 3.3 seconds. We will keep an eye out. As Morten Pilleman Jensen just hit the barrier a little bit. So too late on the brakes there. Taking a sign. Taking a second sign.
Oh,
Oh, look at that side dance. Woohoo.
wow. What a 1080. Holy mother of God.
Oh.
Man. Oh, yeah. What's happened here?
Oh, it's already happened.
It wasn't turn one, it seems. That Ruben Solly lost the lead. And look at the man behind. Bubble Backstrom. Bubble Backstrom is catching up to the Dutchman, to the Dutch boy. Because let me tell you, man, Solly is the youngest man we have on the team. And, man, what a prospect, huh? He really has a bright future in himself if he doesn't stop trying, if he doesn't stop training and evolving and maturing. Yeah, let me tell you that he is looking very promising.
Indeed, he is. He's like he started like a kid that we needed to like clay. You know, you have to form it a little bit into something, and yeah, most of the time maturing is your own and your private life as well. But he matured a little bit on the track, but not a little bit. Sorry, he's matured a lot on the track and private life. I don't know. He's still young and he should have like a lot of fun. But yeah, indeed, he's like a talent. He's quick. And he can be even quicker. He's young. He can train for years, and yeah, let's see what it goes, and hopefully DSRT can help him. As Gabriel Nipte took a shortcut as well here, just went in the pit, out of the pits, and now off track. He needs a safety car. He said in the chat, and
He should be out.
Mr. Pilleman Jensen is in the pit. Oh Jesus, to get that car.
Oh my
He lost
God,
half
yeah.
of my suspension. He said so. Yeah, that's not looking too shabby.
Let me tell you, yeah, it's not looking too good. And I think it's not just half, I think it's 3/4, because my God, that car looks very good to be sent to the dumpster. Holy Lord. And yeah, as you said, yeah, really looking forward to him improving. And of course, I wanted to mention something that you did before about me, because I've actually felt very sad. You've never mentioned or acknowledged that I have won an official event. Huh?
Why should I?
Because it makes me happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Juan won an official event.
And you don't even know which one it is, you bastard.
Was it the charity event?
Yes.
Yeah, no, not Daytona. Was it Daytona?
The Charlotte, man. The
Oh, Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, the Charlotte Roval.
Yes.
Yeah, Charlotte Roval, the 4 hours or 6 hours?
4.
4 hours of Charlotte Roval. See, I know things, but...
DSRT Black One, thank you.
But yeah, I heard you did like an out lap and an in lap, and the rest did the other guy, so...
Okay, you can go. Yeah, with Blackstone, who's really catching in on Ruben Solly. The gaps are starting to close within this 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So, as you can see, that's just slowly but surely gonna get heated up. There you see now Solly going a little too hard on the asphalt. Really be careful with that, especially with these temperatures and this situation on track. Just like that, you can go on the wall and there's no coming back from it. 1.5 is the difference between Van der Horn and Solly, and Vaxstrom is just 8/10 behind. This is going to get heated up for the end of the race. I cannot wait, my friends.
Yeah, still 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go then. Morten Pilleman Jensen just went out of the pits, and yeah, I think, hey, there's my suspension in the wall. Let's get it.
I'm gonna get out and pick it up, baby.
Extra done closing that gap to Ruben Solly here. Ruben needs to make less mistakes than going that wide and compromising his exit speed. Days on Horn and still on 2 seconds. He's not getting away too quickly, so that's good news. So yeah, it could be an amazing finish here. As the guys drive into the darkness here with the lights on. Ruben again a little bit wide in my perspective there, missing his braking point a little. So yeah, from light to dark, it could be so different at that point. You really, because it's going quick, right? If you have like it settles in, that's no problem. But if it's like it was 1 minute, it was from light to dark. I mean, that's so different and so disoriented.
Guru, keep in mind.
A Guru?
Guru. Van der Horn has a lap car in front that can also turn things around in this last stage of the race. We still have 5 minutes remaining. Vaxum is really starting to close in now. It seems like the third sector is the one he's struggling the most. Let's see if he can close that gap down. There you see the rear wing of Mr. Sully and the lights, because that's the only thing he can see from behind. It's really dark here in Oulton Park at the moment. 10:35 p.m. Actually quite accurate with real life, because it's 10:39 at least in Spain. We'll see if Van der Horn can hold this victory, but is getting close to that number 24 car. And you know how Nino deals with traffic, by getting it the fuck out of the way.
Just park the car in the middle of the street and say, hey, just pass me, mate.
Hey man, don't you do that to Croatia. Huh? I am in the division. There you see Van der Horn now catching Mr. Burek, who started very well in qualifying, but unfortunately things haven't turned out the way he wanted. In this race session, there you see, oof. Oh my god, it's so dark, seriously, it's hard for me to see even. For the love of God, thank the Lord I'm not on the car. There you see the rear wing of Mr. Burek. And behind him, the leader catching rapidly. The gap is just closing in just like that. 3 minutes remaining, which I suppose that is going to be 2 more laps remaining of this race. Let me tell you, Guru, what a fantastic race to the weekend we've had today. It has been pretty amazing overall, huh?
Yeah, it has been pretty amazing indeed. And if you see in a minute, it starts raining again, and it's also greasy. It depends who has what tires and everything to finish this race. Even if it's 3 minutes, if it starts raining and it's getting wetter and wetter, and somebody has like dry tires on, it could be that in the last 30 seconds they spin the car around and position will change. We had like a mixed observer today. Normally we set the weather for something like sun or rain or temperatures, but this time we set it to everything can happen. That makes an amazing race, to be honest. You can see that not a lot of people are in the server because nobody or not a lot of people have the cojones that most of these guys have.
Sorry. What? The cojones? What's a cojones?
Cojones.
Cojones.
Cojones?
Yes.
No, that's Mexican, mate. Cojones.
What do you mean?
You're loco, conas.
Loco, míralo a Ruben Solly. Ruben Solly still defending from Vaxstrom. What an amazing fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the penultimate lap, Flower Rats. And it seems like that is Pillman and Jensen both make contact. That is unfortunate indeed. Let's take a quick replay, because here you have Ruben Solly, if I'm not mistaken, nearly losing it. We go through the hairpin, he outbreaks himself, bang on the wall, and the man who got through is none other than Mr. Jonathan Vaxstrom. The gap, as you can see, 1.4. Has the leader made it through the lapped car? It hasn't yet, it seems. This is helping Vaxstrom massively. Don't you dare tell me that we're gonna have Vaxstrom winning this on the last lap. That would be absolutely fantastic. Let's see if we get into that point.
For
You can
now,
see the wipers. It's starting raining. It started raining, and 1 minute to go, 1 lap to go. Yeah, this could be interesting. Will they keep the car between the white lines, or will there be an incident here? Blue flag down for Mr. Nino Burek, and yeah, now he's going a little bit to the side, but still, it looks sometimes like he's still fighting. Yeah, now Thijs van der Hoorn is through, and Wexstrom is following closely. If he can get fast enough. Jesus Christ, my English is gone. Yeah, it will be interesting, but yeah, 23 seconds, 1 lap to go. Who do you think will win?
well, not gonna lie, I'm sorry for the DSRT boy, but I am rooting for Mr. Wexstrom because he has performed incredibly well throughout the whole race. For the whole session, indeed, of Roundras with a stop-and-go penalty. Roundras, don't be a bad boy. There you see now, it's Nino Burek between P2 and P1. Will Nino let the man by? It doesn't look like it will. You see, Nino, the ambulance. Oh, he's gonna let him by. This is a betrayal to DSRT. Wow. The tables have turned. Mr. Guru, can you believe this?
I cannot believe it.
I don't think Wexstrom is going to have enough time to make it happen.
He needs a mistake of Thijs van der Hoorn. In the meantime, Ruben Solly just put in the fastest lap, so he's fastest guy on track, but not in position because that's Thijs van der Hoorn at this point. Yeah, it's raining, it's damp again. You can see the splashy from the tires. As Nipte just parked the car as well. But Thijs van der Hoorn is coming through the final to last corner here. Just one more to go for him to go in the straight line up the hill over the start finish line. Can he manage to do it correctly? One turn. Yes, he can. Not too much on the curb, mate. And yes, it's done for him. It's Mr. Thijs van der Hoorn who takes up the win here in race number 3. Mr. Jonathan Wexstrom, what a race he had. What a race into the weekend he had, I have to say, in a P2. Ruben Solly, yeah, joined the server in a BMW M2, takes up P3. Zvonimir Burek then in a P4. Nino Burek already finished in P5. Morten Pilleman Jensen still on the way with Gabriel Nipte and Thomas Vrouwenraads for P6, 7 and 8.
That, let me tell you, that was fantastic. What a third race full of emotion, and my friends, that has been an absolute pleasure to be here with all of you tonight. Thank you kindly to everybody who has come to enjoy the racing to the weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure for myself, from Gurus as well. Thank you for having me here, Guru.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much for helping me out here. Yeah, that makes the commentary a lot better than my Banglish English thingy that I do. Yeah. Those guys still have to finish, but don't forget, guys, on Tuesday, Juan will stream the iRace into the week on iRacing. And next week, Juan will take over as well, Juan? Because I'm not here. So next week in Racing to the Weekend, you will hear Juan take over the stream and doing a lot as Morten Pilleman Jensen makes a show here for the end as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Let's have some confetti to jump into the weekend, and yeah, hopefully see you next time. Good evening, everybody. Good night, everybody, and have a great weekend. Juan, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Pedal to the metal.